Hello everyone, it's me again, GW Fan the Softcore Brony, welcoming you back to Let's Play My Little Pony RPG 4, after much delay, unfortunately, but, well, it was kind of beyond my control. However, not all is bad news, because, well, since last time, I know where all the medals are now, and also the rewards, for the most part, as well. I mean, I haven't actually, like, I'm not going to be able to acquire all of them now, obviously, but in any case, as the title of today's episode, well, should portray anyway, I'm going on a big old medal hunt, because as soon as you get the ability to see the medals with the, what is it, the lens, the ancient lens there, you can actually get, like, half the medals right then and there, like, 10 of them out of 20. So, I'm actually going to be, well, getting, well, most of them, as it were, since there's still some to be found in places we have not been. One of those, however, is not going to be the mystery box, which, yeah, I can get this is a medal, I can get it now, but I'm not going to bother with it at the moment, even though I could actually get the reward related to getting, well, a total of 12 medals. Which this would be number 12, but I'll talk about why I'm not going to worry about that a little later, because in the meantime, I need to go back to various areas that all have medals in them, and one of them is actually the Alto Terre Cave over here, which surprisingly I'm going to do first, even though it's, well, sort of the most recent dungeon outside of the Strange Dimension anyway. Yeah, it has some difficult monsters, but the medal is literally right here at the entrance, so it's easy enough to get. Yeah, right there. And, yeah, we have enemies I could fight. Since the wolf isn't here, I could run away from this one, because I can actually run away from anything that's not a wolf in this area. In fact, most of the places I go to, I can run away from, like, all the enemies fairly easily. Except, oddly, for the goblin bridges. I don't know why even basic goblins are difficult to run away from, but I am going to go ahead and fight all the various... No, I want you to use Faraga, please. Yeah, I am going to go ahead and fight various monsters wherever I go, just, well, because I can. I want the experience points. I also want the elements. I am too... what is it? Whatever element... I forget. Unique elements, that was it. For away from being able to get one of the abilities that I want, so... Yeah, it is not one of the elements I need. I have plenty of ice shards. Plus, the experience points would be nice, because the... Interestingly, the... Yeah, even though I can get so many medals before going to, well, where I am now and all that, it's not really... I can't really do much with the... Yeah, with the medals until after you get through the Strange Dimension, because because the rewards are hidden on that particular part of the world, or two of the rewards I'm going to be getting. So, Ice Bridge. Yeah, interestingly, once you actually get access to the medals, you don't have to go back on the bridge here, do you? Huh. But anyway, yeah, the snowman. There's something on the snowman's chest, and that is another medal. Eventually, there we go. Awesome. Yeah, once you get 3, you can actually go for a reward. Aha! Upper hand! Most likely compliments of the silent hooves there. But anyway, let's see, what was I saying? I forget actually what I was saying. But oh, yeah, about the whole rewards thing. But anyway, next destination, I need to go across this Goblin Bridge to, well, I guess not really Goblin Bridge, but Ponyville Bridge, get back over to the Ponyville area. But yeah, like I was saying, the only real, I mean, I can only get like one of the rewards that I would be able to have access to prior to going to the Strange Dimension. Anyway, so it actually makes sense to do what I'm doing now. More so, even though the other rewards, because yeah, here's another medal here. Yeah, because even though another reward would have just be the experience and money that I'm collecting, as well as any elements that I run into. It's actually funny because I tried searching all over the place for medals on my own, but in the beta version, but it turns out Because, yeah, that one place is not available up here anymore. Yeah, you can't get back to the mountains, which, interestingly, there used to be a medal there. But, yeah, it turns out that you can't even... I can't find any medals in the beta version. For some reason, they're not where they're supposed to be. So, no wonder I was having no luck doing it on my own. But, yeah, fortunately, I talked to Nurse Dashie, and I've got a list of all of them. But, anyway, I need to go relatively deep into Everfree Forest. I mean, sort of deep. Alright, anyway, once we get to Everfree Forest 1-2, I had to go to, like, the end of this area, so it's just not difficult to navigate. It's kind of funny fighting enemies now, since I think even Twilight can one-shot the enemies around here, and it's also kind of funny how little experience they're worth, considering how many levels we gained while we were in the Everfree Forest, because I think we got to, like, what, like level 4 or 5 while we were here, back in the beginning of the game, so that's kind of interesting. Yeah, even Twilight can one-shot these guys with her basic physical attack there. I don't... Actually, I don't... Oh, no, yeah, this is the right way. Yeah, I didn't get out a map or anything, since, you know, this area is not that difficult to navigate. So anyway, yeah, there's the strange medal. Awesome. Once you get 5, you can get the second reward, although you can't do anything with it if you get it before the... Yeah, I'm gonna have to get through this area too. But yeah, you can't do anything with it if you try to turn in said medals prior to getting through the strange dimension there. But anyway, figured I'd just meet you on the other side of the Ponyville Bridge there, since, well, I don't have anything else to do over on that side of the world, or in this middle part of the world either. Fortunately, there's nothing to do over there in... What was it? Manhattan was over there, I think it was. But I am going to have to go down here to some of the more annoying ones, which is, yeah, in the Southern Equestria Bridge. And, yeah, this takes a long time to get through this bridge. And like I said before, for some reason, you're not guaranteed to run away even from basic goblins. So, whatever. Anyway. Yay, I got the last unique elements that I need, so I can actually, well, I'll be going to Crystarium eventually, but as long as I'm in this side of the world, I could go head over to where I turn in all the medals I have so far, but, well, all the rewards are back on the other side of the bridge, so I might as well do the other stuff that I'm going to be doing while I'm here. So first thing I want to do is come back down here to the Wastelands. I'm going to have to go to the second area of the first area. So yeah, Wastelands 1-2, so I'll meet you over there real quick, while fighting all the enemies on the way. Everything here is weak to ice, remember, so Eroga Blizzaga combo will kill everything. I'm getting lots of elements while I'm here, too, so this is extra worthwhile. Yep, anyway, down and around the big black hole there, and just straight over this way, because it's actually sitting right where some other chests are. Yep, past the rope bridge there, and there it is. Ah, man. But again, all the enemies here are slow enough to where you can easily run away, so no worries there. Anyway, I need to get out of here now. Yeah, unfortunately, I do have to walk all the way back the way I came to get out of there, so... Oh well, though. Anyway, there's 3 more medals to get, besides the one in the Seaward Shoals, and they're all in the forest, which does unfortunately have rather high encounter rates. The first one, however, is not too difficult. Yeah, Dark Forest Area 2, I just want to go left, up, and then left. And even though the Forbidden is the fastest enemy around here, we are still fast enough to where we typically can run away from the enemies around here if you really, want to, so... Anyway, Faraga, Eroga, that should kill basically everything. I think every once in a while something will survive, but it's not very common. So, yeah, throw in a Holy in there if you want some extra, help or whatever. But anyway. Yeah, straight over here. So, yeah, we get Strange Medal number 8. Awesome. I think that's... No, it's not. You need, 3, 5, and 10 to get the next rewards there. The remaining 2 are quite annoying. Because, yeah, we had to go to pretty dang deep into Dark Forest 3 there, for areas 3-3 and 3-4, which is practically at the end, because there's 5 areas altogether. So I'll meet you in 3-3 there. Oh, or I can meet you at level ups, there's that too. Only 1 defense, Twilight, dang it. You got more attack power than you did defense in that level? What the heck? Oh, there is your -1, Pinky! Why did it take you 4 levels to get the -1? Dang! Whatever. Nurse fixing that anyway, so... yeah. Fluttershy, did you get a level up? No, of course you didn't. Yeah. Anyway, well, no, not that way. Yeah, I'm practically there. Oh, except I didn't go the right way. Whoops. Figures I had to try to do this through memory. Yeah, I think I had to go down this way. Yeah, there we go. I missed my turn, but yeah, now I'm in 3-3. This, well, is fairly easy to find. Yeah, Nurse Dashie was over that way, so we want to go around this way. Anyway, I guess that level could have helped against, like, Chrysalis's breath. You know, for what it's worth. Plus, I'm getting all these elements. I mean, dang. I already have all these ones that I have set up for when I'm going to Crystarium next, and then I've got all this that I've gained, because I think I started in, like, the 40s for most of these. Yeah, all the ones that are above 50 now, so yeah. And I had, like, 0 unique. So this is proving to be most lucrative, and let's see, I want to go up. Okay, so it was the 2nd turn, then. Sheesh. Oh, well. 1 screw up, not so bad. If I can ever get to it. Yeah, there we go. Strange metal. 9. Awesome. Need 1 more, which is in the next area, which is easy enough to get to if the encounter right here wasn't so freaking high. Really? 1 step? Wait. I'm going the wrong way again. I just realized. I want to... Yeah, there we go. I barely missed it. Alright, Strange Metal number 10, or it would be 11 if I had gotten the mystery box, but this for now is good enough for the rewards that that I care about for now, but unfortunately I'm already most of the way through this place, so I'm just gonna have to finish it off and, well, get to the end here, so I'll meet you on the other side. Oh, I'm still going the wrong way, right? Yeah, I am. Man, that place is great for getting elements. I actually almost hit 99 with the fire shards there. Give him a little short, but I went ahead and got my element C for like 50 for each of the ones I needed it anyway. So, yeah, I got so many freaking elements that beyond what I need at the moment. Plus, well, more. So, dang. Anyway, now that we've got all that, we can go back to the one place. What is it called? Yeah, whatever this place was called. Deep Ice Mountain, that's it. Where we can get into random encounters just trying to get in here, but... yeah, now you see these little box sign things. These are the rewards that we get for the medals. Yeah, we're getting 3 medals. Yeah, we actually get the same reward in each of these, unfortunately. We don't get a direct reward, instead we get a strange stone, which allows us to access an area we have not been to before, so... so yeah, there's 3, 5, 10, and then we get more for 12, which I would be very close to, but I have a reason for not really worrying about that just yet. I'll go over it in a moment. Especially since I would have to go out and collect one more medal that one of these interestingly leads to anyway. This one, actually. and then come all the way back here again. So, yeah, I don't want to have to bother with that right now. So, for more than one reason. But, yeah, we got... Let's see, what is it? The 4 strange stones now. Oh, yeah, there it is. 4 strange stones all together now. So, what we need to do with these is go traveling out into the world. And I need to go back across the Goblin Bridge to, well, basically where the shoals are, since that is where most of where I need is around that area, as it were. I'm back here at the Seaward Shoals because it conveniently is right near all 3 of the secret areas that I just unlocked, with one of them being right here on this path. Just follow this a ways. I believe this is the one you unlock when you get 3 medals, I think. So if you haven't done, like, the Strange Dimension, this is the only one you can get right now, which is 10,000 bits, which isn't horribly useful at the moment, at least. I mean, there is stuff I could buy with it, but... The other stuff is out here past Gilgamesh's Bridge, or, well, whatever you want to call this one, the Western Bridge, so I'm just going to go traipsing across that real quick, and actually maybe even get a level up, since I'm really close to my next level. I'm probably just going to grind that out before I go to the next dungeon, just for the heck of it, since I'm that close, but assuming I don't get it on my way back and forth on the bridge here. Of course, I could get into no random encounters whatsoever. That works too, but anyway, for getting 5 medals, or at least I think it's the 5 medals anyway, we unlock this little tent, which, well, is not the Strange Dimension, is the Camp by the Shore, which has this little treasure chest in it, the Treasure Hunt, which is a perk, which, yeah, increases the drop rate somewhat. I'm not sure exactly how much, and it might account for elements as well, but I'm actually going to go ahead and give this to Pinky, since Pinky frequently doesn't participate in, like, any battle, period, even in, like, boss fights, unless she's using her cupcakes. Like, I literally have Pinky around for cupcakes and Dispel that is being fixed to not miss as we speak here, so yeah. Anyway, yeah, I guess I might as well give that to Pinky, since Fluttershy has the silent hooves. Her hooves are taken at the moment. And then, for getting 10 medals, we unlock the Secret Shop, which also conveniently has a treasure chest in it, or strange metal in it, which I assume is the one that used to be in the... Oh, what is it? The mountain area that we went to way long ago, since that's not available anymore. Anyway, we do have 2 shops here, which are, well, technically pretty good. This one notably has apple cider and apple pies. I suppose more so the apple pies, since this is way expensive. But yeah, if you really need it, we've got those. Which I don't know, I might buy at some point, but I actually need to go back and buy some oats anyway from one of the shops. I forgot to do that last time. And then we have a perks shop, although it's not the level 3 perks like you might expect. It's actually a whole bunch of very unique perks. Alright, so I took advantage of the fact that, there's still a bit of a glitch where I can sell stuff in Alto Tear, so I could actually buy everything that's here and test out what it does, since the most expensive stuff is, well, frickin' 100,000 bits and all that. But anyway, yeah, I know what all this does. Well, except oddly for this one, I didn't bother, like, finding out exactly what it does, the auto regen, because I presume, like every other MLP RPG, it restores 10 HP every turn, which could be useful, I suppose, but I'm not terribly interested in that. Then we have counter, which, grants counter for some short amount of time. I didn't test this one out specifically either, but I presume it's probably like 3 to 5 turns, like Kingdom Hearts Crusader Warriors. I think there's only 3 turns in that game, and this presumes that you actually get hit by a physical attack among the 6 characters at all. So I don't think this would be terribly useful except in very niche instances or against some boss that's just way overly physical. So yeah, there's that. I don't think it'd be that useful. Then we have Shield, increases defense and magic defense. It actually increases defense by 80 and magic defense by 50, but it increases attack and magic attack by 50. So, I guess it could be useful for Fluttershy, but that's about it, since everyone else depends heavily on their offensive capabilities. Even Rarity, since her magic attack is directly linked to her healing abilities. So yeah, Pinky too in that regard. See, Fury increases attack by 100 and lowers magic attack by 100. So not too great there. It also decreases defenses by 50, which isn't that great either, so I wouldn't bother with that. I mean, I guess it could be useful for, like, Applejack and Rainbow Dash, since their attacks don't, like, since they actually have a lot of HP, and their attacks don't depend on their magic attack stat. In fact, I don't know if anything they do depends on their magic attack stat, so that could be useful for them, but the lower defenses still are worrisome. But they're the only ones that could really make use of it since they actually have a lot of HP. Then Trance is the opposite of that. You know, it still lowers defenses by 50, but lowers physical attack by 100 and raises magic attack by 100, which is way too risky for Twilight or Rarity and is utterly pointless on Pinky and Fluttershy and, well, actually Rainbow Dash and Applejack for that matter, so I wouldn't use that. Yeah, Bubble increases HP by a whopping 750, but it lowers MP by 150, which you'll notice that actually Pinkie Pie can't use this, or the next two either. But yeah, not really great for any pony, since every pony is heavily MP dependent, except maybe for like Applejack and Rainbow Dash in boss fights. But other than that, since they don't need HP that much, maybe that's the only instance I would consider it. And then this, opposite, lowers HP by 750, which is not good for any pony, and increases MP by 150, which would be nice, except for that huge HP loss, so I wouldn't use that. And then we have Quick, which, again, Pinky cannot use. Yeah, this allows the user to use 2 turns on the next turn, or 2 actions on the next turn, which is kind of pointless, since you could just, use an ability or some action this turn, and then another action the next turn for the same effect, except perhaps in the case of, like, healing twice for, like, some big attack, like, after some big attack that you're expecting or whatnot, which, and also kind of niche, especially since this costs 99 freaking MP to use, so I wouldn't use that. And then Energy Burst allows Pinkie Pie to use Hyper. This is her version of Quick. This costs 3 MP for her, which means that she can't really do much twice on the next turn, other than, like, Cupcakes 2 and Cupcakes, I guess? But that's... I can't see this being useful for her either, so... I guess... maybe and maybe for Rainbow Dash and Applejack, and then maybe. That's kind of it. And then also maybe for Fluttershy. But I wouldn't bother with any of these personally, so... yeah, except for maybe, as I said. So I might test those out and use them against something later, but... anyway, I've got 11 medals now, so I could go back to the Seaward Shoals and get a 12th and actually get another reward. But that reward is actually just a little mini dungeon that currently has monsters that are actually very strong but manageable to defeat. But they're not worth any experience points at all, so it's not really worthwhile to fight them. And otherwise, there's a chest there that has 2,500 MP, but... MP bits in it, but whatever. There's also what appears to be a super boss, since it's Ultimecia from Final Fantasy VIII, and she can do like 2,000 points of damage to the whole party, which is insane at this point, so I think she's a super boss. And then there's also another chest there that is guarded by what seems to be a much more manageable boss, but I don't think he's... it would take quite a bit to defeat him right now anyway, so I'm going to wait on that one at least, since we will actually be getting another medal in the next dungeon next time, anyway, on Let's Play My Little Pony RPG 4. As I'll actually meet you at Lyra and Bonbon's mansion, because that's the only convenient Crystarium around without going across more goblin bridges, weirdly enough. And I have some stuff that I want to get there as well, so arrivederci!